Mike Jones.
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing this morning? Hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Hope everybody's morning has been absolutely fantastic. Hey, yo, check this out real quick before we even get started into any of the regular shenanigans. A couple of things that I want to say, and I want to be extremely clear. We was making fun of Young Buckarella last night. We were not making fun of Young Buckarella because he is gay. If you want to be gay, be gay. Nobody cares about that. We were making fun of Young Buckarella because personally I feel like he's insulting people in the gay community every time he gets caught with some of these transvestites or some of these people that live alternative lifestyles, and what he chooses to do is try to minimize their relationship, or what he chooses to do is try to make them look bad. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why we make fun of Young Buckarella. We do not make fun of Young Buckarella because he's gay. Don't nobody care about what nobody else is doing in the bed. Well, I know I don't care. If you guys care, I don't know what to tell you. You should probably get I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about that. I know I don't care. So with that being said, check this out. I want to be clear on something. We're going to be doing a lot of Trump talk today. We're going to be saying some things that the people that hate Trump is going to hate. We're going to be saying some things that the people that love Trump is going to hate. We're going to be saying some things that the people that hate Trump is going to love. We're going to be saying some things that the people that love Trump is going to love. Okay? You want to know why? Because we keep it a stack. I don't play for sides. If you do some good shit, we're going to talk about it. If you do some weirdo stuff, we're going to talk about that too. Now, with that being said, let's get to the drops that happened last night. And as always, we're looking for 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. This is like a slogan. Maybe I should get that on a shirt. Let's get to the drops that happened last night real quick, and then let's do roll call and start the show. Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $5 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. Everybody's the best. I appreciate you when you like, comment, subscribe, whenever you pull up to the chat. I'm assuming some of y'all don't got nowhere to go, but y'all still dress up in the morning and shit. Like you're not going nowhere. You in the crib watching, but you wake up, take your shower, throw on your nice clothes, and then sit down in front of your computer or your TV and be like, we here, rat bastards. I'm curious. How many people have BBN mugs also? I'm curious. This is the front of this specific mug. This is the Bronx. This is the back of this specific mug. I'm curious as to how many people have BBN mugs. I'm curious. Let me be careful before I spill this on my white shirt. I'm going to be pissed. And it's gonna be all my fault. Shout out to that shit. I want to put some stuff in the chat real quick. I need y'all to give me 1 second, and then we're gonna do roll call. I want to put some stuff in the chat real quick, if y'all don't mind. Take 2 seconds. First of all, I want to know. I do want to say something anyway in regards to some of these pardons that he's giving out, and I also want to talk about these statutes he's having made. But I do want to say something in regards to these pardons that he's giving out. The first thing is, shout out to Kodak Black, who has been trying to get a pardon for the longest. Shout out to Kodak Black. His pardon has been materialized for him. He will be going home. He will be able to produce music again. He has a couple of more situations. Was not able to see the Trump speech for the things that I told you about, the showering and the getting dressed. But I did miss the Trump speech, but I did see that he did do a speech. So how does that work? Is we going with that? That at least I seen that he did a speech. I did not see the Trump speech. Probably gonna make a video about it later. I'm hoping that since I'm hoping I will be able to delegate some of my responsibilities to a different individual so I can get back to making more videos. That would be so dope. I really miss making 3 to 4 videos minimum a day. But I'm often caught between a rock and a hard place because there's things that I need to get done and I have to do them. And that's the only way that they're going to get done. Boom. Let's do roll call real quick, and then we get to the show. Why not? Nobody's talking to you. Fucking phone. I can't see who's at the top of this. Hold on. Shout out to the Biz. How you doing today, my brother? Hope everything's going well. What up, DSTN? Don't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. Shout out to Brian Spikes Hopkins. Salute to the Bay. He says top of the morning to everyone. LB23 to Oakland, California. Let's go. What up, Watts Games? Watts. This weekend, we doing that thing. Hopefully. What up, Everett Gilchrist? What up, Everett Gilchrist? How you doing? Salute. Who else we got up here? Trini Daddy. I haven't seen you in a while, my brother. Happy to see you today. Says morning, Jack. Morning, all. Let's get it. What up, Salty Sack? Salty Sack Creations, everybody. Hey, yo, check this out. So, Salty Sack is, he has this set up, and, down in Florida. I don't know how to say that. He wrote the name. I don't know how to say that. He has this set up. Shout out to Salty Sacks Creation. One thing that I love about our community is that we have a lot of business owners in our community. We have a lot of people who own businesses. So that's dope. Shout out to Salty Sacks Creation. This is Salty Sacks jump off that he got going today. I'm expecting that he has his own regular location and he's just like moving it for whatever the purpose is. Extra bucks is always good. Matter of fact, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops in the Cash App. What up? Y'all do know that that's just part of my slogan, right? For people that like feel away, that's literally part of the show. Me saying that periodically. Let me tell you how it started real quick. I had a bad habit of never talking about drops, and so people on the team used to say I have to mention it. So I used to say I don't feel comfortable mentioning it. So the people on the team, people on the BBN team that works with me behind the scenes, they were always telling me that you have to start mentioning it. So I try to mention it, but if you notice, we'll sometimes go 2-3. We might go 2-3. We might go long periods of times without me even thinking about it. So now, whenever I think about it, I gotta remember to mention it because I don't remember if I mentioned it already or not. Because it don't be something on the forefront of my brain. Anyway, what up, Queen Shy? How you doing today? She says good morning. Frost, BBN fam, how y'all doing? What up, Mark Hernandez? He says what's good, Jack? Have you seen the Trump speech earlier today? I did not see the speech. Also did not hear good things about it. What up, Anthony Shave This? God dang it. Everybody should be behaving, not just Kodak Black, but it's kind of coincidental that you think Kodak Black should be the only one behaving, but, you know, whatever. No, Trump did not pardon Joe Exotic. I don't see why he should have pardoned Joe Exotic. Can you tell me why he should have pardoned Joe Exotic? Oh shoot, I shouldn't even be reading your comments. But what up, Wax Dog? Who else we got up in here? Shouldn't even be reading that guy's comments, to be honest with you. Nope. Boom. What up, Ben Roman? Have not seen you in a while. I hope everything is going well. That's it. Big Hats. What up, Big Hats? Let's get to the show. Big Hats. Big Hats. I advise you to not get into a conversation with that guy. I'm not kicking him, but if you seen the show yesterday and you seen the insanity that he was talking about, you wouldn't waste your time. What up, Suzette Carbuckle? How you doing? All right, so a couple of things that I want to say real quick. I want to get to the pardons, right? But did y'all hear about the statues that Donald Trump is having commissioned for the Garden of Heroes? Anyway, they have a Garden of Heroes, for everybody that don't know, and there's statues and stuff like that that's commissioned in their plaques, I guess. Donald Trump is having a Kobe Bryant statue commissioned, and he's having a Whitney Houston statue commissioned. Real quick, what do y'all think about that? Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment. What's up, y'all? I want to know what y'all think about that. Real quick, because somebody tell me what y'all think about that. I'm curious. Can y'all tell me what y'all think? What he thinks about that? I want to know what I want to know what y'all think about that. Curious. I want to know. Shout out to Big Hats. He said Trump is 100 with me. I want to know what y'all think about that. I want to know, and watch what I'm going to say this show. So many people are going to be pissed. I want to know what y'all think about. We're not even talking about the Kodak Black Lil Wayne thing yet. Trump has had statues commissioned for the Garden of Heroes. One is a Whitney Houston statue. The other one is a Kobe Bryant statue. I want to know what you guys think about that. I want to know what you guys think about that. Also, could we get those likes up? I want to know what you guys think about that. M. Liggins says, salute Jack Frost. He shows more love than Biden. Big Hat says, since Trump family stopped asking to borrow money, I don't know. Since Trump family stopped asking to borrow, I don't understand that. Is there a milk statue? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. You got to explain. And I don't know what statues other people had commissioned. And we're not going to attack Trump for not having a statue commissioned for a person you think should have a statue commissioned. Ask Obama why he didn't make that statue. Ben Roman says, let me rephrase that Trump has respect for talent regardless of race. Okay. I don't know, but Obama could have made a Martin Luther King statue, right? If there isn't one. So are we only going to only hold Trump to that? Or are we going to also hold Obama? DSTN. You see? We're going to do this down the middle. We're going to do this fair. Are we also going to hold Obama? If there is no MLK statue, Obama was president for 2 terms. Why didn't he do it? So we are not doing whataboutisms. Copy DSTN? We're talking about what's happened. What up, Sides Capo? We are not doing whataboutisms. No matter how much you would like to that be a basis for an argument. Trump was at Whitney and Bobby's wedding. Appreciate that, M. Liggins. I did not remember that. But if there is not a MLK statue, well, let's see, when did Martin Luther King die? Hold on, just so we can be clear on something. I want to see, when did Martin Luther King die? When was Martin Luther King assassinated? 1968 in Memphis, Tennessee, April 4th. Right? How many presidents have we had then? Is it only Trump's responsibility to build Martin Luther King a statue? You see why we're not doing that? The business is black people only had the right to vote for 6 decades. Trump is not the root of the problem. It's the core beliefs in this country as well. I think more than, appreciate you. Shout out to Rondell's Popular Opinion. She pulled up. I think more than anything else, I'm going to tell you what happened. I don't care what nobody say. Trump being president was probably better for this nation than people realized. Because a lot of these closet racists felt good coming out of the closet. And now we're able to see who they are. Because for people that's never experienced racism by somebody who's acting like they're your friend, but they stabbing you in the back because they don't really think much about who you are, where you come from, or your people, then you would not understand. You want to see these people. Now you know how many racists that we know are racist now? That we would not have known without Trump being president and them feeling emboldened. So stop being upset that Trump made racists feel emboldened. They've already been there. Trump just allowed for us to put a spotlight on them rat bastards and see who they are. And I'm not talking about all Trump supporters, because there are people that support Trump that are not racist. Just so we can be clear. High Noon says they publicly haven't done enough for the community. A singer, a basketball player, but what accomplishments? So you don't know about. Just so we clear, you don't know about all of the philanthropy that Kobe Bryant did. You're just talking. Hey, everybody, look at High Noon's comment. I want y'all to look at High Noon's comment. Don't be High Noon. Don't talk without having any understanding or basis of an individual that you're speaking on. High Noon has just said that Kobe Bryant wasn't philanthropic, basically. He's not talking about all the programs that Kobe Bryant set up for kids. All of the things that Kobe Bryant did for the community, not just the black community, but also the white community. Now, you're right, High Noon. You're super smart. I'm just going to move right past that comment. I think he's a new dude. I'm going to let you talk, but I'm not reading your comments, homie. Jen Cardi says, Malcolm X or Muhammad Ali, Obama didn't put none of that up. For Trump, it's a start at least. Thank you for at least we're going to try to acknowledge something that somebody did right instead of trying to point out all of the things that we think they should have did. Right? That's how you appreciate. Isn't that how you appreciate? You point out and you recognize what somebody has done right instead of complaining about all of the things that you think they should have did. That is how you appreciate, right? Or am I wrong? I might be wrong. I don't know. Somebody let me know in the chat. What up, Hakeem Williams? Rondell's unpopular opinion said he was on his way to his nonprofit when he died. Thank you very much. People just be talking. They don't even know nothing. I don't know if they put up a monument for Martin Luther King. My whole point, shout out to Brandon B. Mac Kimber. What I'm saying is that why is it up to Obama? Why is it up to Kobe to do all of these things? Yes, Kobe started a whole youth girls basketball league. That's a fact. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Now do y'all see why I just be kicking people? That's why all the people that I was just going to kick for a stupid comment from now on, I'm just going to explain that they got stupid comments and then let everybody know I'm not reading no more of they dumbass comments, and we're going to move on. That's what we're going to do, because I'm tired of people saying that I don't allow people to have an opinion. What in the hell? Spreading misinformation is not an opinion. Spreading misinformation is not an opinion. Fucking idiots. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to say something, and I want to know what y'all think about this real quick. When Obama was president, there's things that Obama couldn't do because his party would say you can't do that. So that's why I don't get mad at Obama when I hear he didn't do more for black people. I just point it out whenever people try to say somebody else, no, this president that, or that president this. And I say, wait, hold on. You love Obama. I know you love Obama. Obama didn't do any of those things either. So let's keep people to the same standard. I'm not hating on Obama. Right? Not hating on Obama. I'm really not. But let's keep everybody to the same standard. We're not going to sit in here and tear Trump down for some stuff that he didn't do, when Obama also didn't do the things, and he had a longer period of time. You see, because when you're president, you can't just do what you want. 9 times out of 10, there was things that Kobe Bryant, I was reading a comment at the same time I was talking. Rule don't nobody see them dots. Jones says Kobe spoke 5 different languages. He helped out a lot. He helped a lot of people. Of course he did. That other dude's an idiot. Like I said, you can read his comments if you want. I'm gonna leave him in here so y'all can keep seeing how stupid how dumb he is. But other than that, I'm not reading none of his comments, and I'm ignoring them. Wait. So hold on. So we're not doing that. We're not gonna talk about all the things that, but Trump didn't do this, but Obama didn't either. Let's be fair. Now, this is what I am going to say about Trump. I don't like Trump, just so we can be clear. I know I be sometimes being mistaken for a Trump sympathizer, but in reality, I'm saying there's things that we need, right? And as long as we allow for the people who are trying to manipulate us to control our perspective of reality, as long as we are allowing, as long as the people that we're listening to is telling us that voting for Biden, the guy that created the crime bill and destroyed a lot of our families, as long as people try to tell us that he is our savior, I'm not listening to nothing you got to say about nothing. Now, if you're saying vote for Biden because you just don't want Trump in office, I'm here for that. You don't want Trump in office, so you want to vote for the other guy. I'm here for that, because that's honest. That's honest. Look, I don't like Biden, but we can't have Trump in office. Okay, I get that. I'm here for that. Boom. Dap you up. But as long as you're trying to tell me that Biden is a better candidate than Trump, you are a liar. And that's the way I feel. That's an opinion, not a fact. I feel like you're a liar. Biden is absolutely not a better candidate than Trump. I think both of them are terrible candidates, to be honest. I don't think Trump is a good one. But the point in which I'm trying to make is this. If you just wanted Trump out of office, vote for Biden. I can respect that. Now we can still have conversation. We can still talk about politics. Because you're like, look, I voted for this reason. You got what you wanted. I don't think Trump was actually doing anything helpful in the White House anyway. We could have put a steak sandwich in the White House and got better better results. I'm just keeping it a stack. And Big Hat says not just a team, but a whole league. Now you see why I'm not reading out other guys' comments. We're not doing that. So with that being said, Trump commissioned statues, a couple of statues, not just these two, but a couple, for Whitney Houston, who is quite possibly the greatest female performing singer of my lifetime. So I appreciate it. Even if she didn't do not near another thing with her life. And Kobe Bryant, who some people consider to be the #1 or #2 best basketball player to ever live. Now, if you're not trying to tell me he's trying to endear himself to black people, I don't know what to tell you. But check this out. He knew Whitney Houston. He knew Kobe Bryant. So there could be an argument made that he put up statues to his fucking friends. There's an argument that could be made that Trump put up statues. He had statues commissioned of his friends. He knew Whitney Houston. I'm going to assume he knew Kobe Bryant. Obama was president. He ain't put up statues of Whitney Houston. Kobe was still alive. He ain't put up statues of Whitney Houston, right? All right, let's just be clear on that. Jen Cardi says, I agree, Jack Frost, because there's the same issue. There's the same people and issue was around when Obama was president, and those problems never got resolved. Trump just ripped the Band-Aid off of America. That's a fact. Brandon B. Matt Kimber says, Kobe did a lot for the culture and the world. He always gave and is all been given. That's a fact. That's why we're not reading that other guys. Are we still here? Are we still here? I don't know. My computer just messed up. I don't know if we still here or not. Let me see if there's somebody inside of my computer right now. Might be. Let's check. Alright, it doesn't say anybody is in my computer currently. Give me 1 second to get this back together. Let me open this up right here so I can see if any programs open up also. So that's what they're doing. They're opening up programs in my background. Alright, so I'll just keep that open. So if I see any program open up, I can just close it immediately. Let's go. Alright, good. We're still here. Boom. Also, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to tell you what I think is happening real quick as far as with this whole Trump thing. I'm going to tell you what I think is happening. Let me open up this other window so I can make sure I see everything. I'm going to tell you what I think is happening, right, as far as with this Trump situation. Check this out. It's crazy that I can't close that. I'm going to tell you what I believe is happening with this whole Trump situation, just so we can be clear. Let me tell you what I believe is happening. DM me right now and I'll look at it. And you're probably using the wrong DMs. You should be using this one. I keep telling people to DM me there. Everybody DMs me to the BBN website, the BBN one. And then when I don't see your email for like 2-3 days, when I don't see your DM for like 2-3 days, maybe a couple of weeks, that's on you. I keep telling everybody to DM me here. If you want to DM me somewhere else, that's on you. All right, let's get this straight. So check this out. I'm going to tell you what I believe Trump is doing, right? Listen. What we got to understand is Trump's base, right? Trump's base are racist. That's his base. There's no getting around that. That's a fact. What up, Damani? Everybody say what's up to my niece. That's a fact. Trump's base is racist. That's a fact. There's no getting around that. All right? Just so we can be clear. There's zero getting around that. So what I believe is often during the Trump administration, what was happening was his people was coming to him saying, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. You're going to lose your base. I told you to DM me right now. If you don't want to DM me right now so I can see what you was DMing, then there's nothing I can do about it. Other than that, I'm going to keep on with the show. Copy? There you go. So. What is the DM you're using, by the way? So I know what name to look out for. Other than that, I'm going to keep on with my show. I'm not having this conversation right now. Boom. So, check this out. So, what happens is this. Trump's base, the people that are involved with, you know, what Trump is doing, 9 times out of 10, what I believe they're saying is, yo, you can't do this and you can't do that. Because by doing this and by doing that, you're going to lose your base. But now Trump is leaving office. Trump is leaving office now. So Trump could do whatever he want to do. And I'm telling you, I lived in the 80s. I lived in the 90s. I am telling you, before the 90s and before the Central Park 5, black people loved Trump. I'm going to say this again. Before, what up, D Vertical? Before the 90s and before what up, Ishmael Reeves? And shout out to Macon, Georgia. And before the Central Park 5, black people loved Trump. Trump was always in the newspaper with black people. All of his friends was like Mike Tyson, Whitney Houston. You understand? Trump was always with black people. So I get it that we got different experiences because you don't know. And they not historically telling you what the hell this dude was at. He got elected through the racists. Yes, I seen that. That's you? Bunny is you? Copy. I seen that. I wasn't ready to talk to you about it, and that's why I didn't go inside of the jump off. I will contact you today, though. All right? I wasn't ready to have the conversation. I see what you're telling me. I just wasn't ready to have the conversation. I've been busy, and that's the only reason why I didn't go in there to hit you back. Copy. So I apologize, but I wasn't ready to have the conversation and talk about this thing, right? So I just want to make this clear. Before Trump ever entered politics, Trump was giving clout to black people on a regular. I'm going to say that again. Before Trump ever entered politics, Trump was giving out clout to black people That's a fact. I'm not talking about him being a politician. I'm talking about when he was still in his normal, regular Trump old ass life. Trump was out here giving clout to black people. Just so we could be clear. What else? What up, Miss Morgan? Just so we could be clear. The point in which I'm trying to make, and I want to move on. I want to talk about Kodak Black, and I want to talk about the other people he's pardoned. But the point that I'm trying to make clear is, I don't believe he put those statues up because he only put those statues up because those are people that we recognize. I think he also put those statues up because those are his friends. What do you call the big cards in the deck? In the deck, when you playing some kind of card game and somebody throw down the biggest cards in the deck, what do you call those cards? When somebody throws down the biggest cards in the deck, what do you call those cards? Anybody got any answers? When you playing cards, like spades, what do you call those cards? You know, a lot of us are from different places in America and probably in the world. I'm asking because I want to know what y'all call them where you're from. So when you play spades, you could throw out a royal flush. Look at Kristen Oval. Kristen Oval says a royal flush. Kristen Oval says a royal flush. Shout out to that. Shout out to Kristen Oval. Shout out to Kristen Oval that think when you play spades you could get royal flushes. I didn't say what the card is. I said what do you call the cards. Thank you very much. My point being is, the biggest card in the deck we have been calling a Trump card for how many years now? Thank you very much, AKA AKA Mr. AKA. I'm gonna read that comment because it's a good comment. AKA Mr. AKA says, all celebs was on Trump's nuts before he was president. Hollywood, rappers, everyone. They all switched up when he got in the office. Look at Snoop goofy ass. Sup BBN, sup Jack. What up AKA Mr. AKA? Haven't seen you in a while. Happy that you here. Doing my usual, talking facts. Doing my usual, talking facts. Pay attention to people that want you to forget history. The people that want you to forget history, they want you to forget history for a reason. Just like when Trump commissioned them freaking textbooks to take out, to go back to mentioning slavery the way that misappropriates slavery. Pay attention to that. That was some bullshit Trump did. But you want to know what was the most gangster shit Trump did? Sending them people into that building, into the state capitol. You want to know why sending them into the Capitol building was gangster? Because not all of them is on the FBI watch list. Nobody's thinking about that, right? Nobody's thinking about how Trump just got hundreds, maybe thousands of white people on the FBI watch list. Nobody's thinking about that, right? Nobody? Is anybody else thinking about that, or am I the only one? Vintage blast, as people forget, Trump's a hustler from Queens. That's a fact. But hold on. Is everybody forgetting that, or am I the only one? Everybody not thinking about that, or am I the only one? Am I the only one thinking about that? Trump just got hundreds, maybe thousands of white nationalists on the FBI watch list. That's a fact, Jen Cardi. Jen Cardi says you was considered certified if you were seen in the same room as Trump back in the days. That's a fact. What up, Duke Farrell? Tiandre Willis said he tricked the ops into moving their rooks too early. Yeah, Trump put the KKK on the watch list. Guess who did not put the KKK on the watch list? Anybody know what president didn't put the KKK on the watch list? You think I'm a Trump supporter? Have I said anything except for facts? Have I said anything except for facts? Have I said anything except for facts? I'm curious. Have I said anything except for facts? In the 80s and in the 90s, the black community was on Trump's nuts. Am I lying? What up, Keiko? Have I been defending Trump, or has Trump been doing things that I can talk positively about? So I have. You know what defending somebody is? I'm going to tell you what defending somebody is. Defending somebody is they do something that is indefensible, that is wrong, and then you make excuses for it. That's defending somebody. I know that the English language might be a little bit difficult for you because you want to change up what words mean. And like the other day, you didn't know what opinion meant. And then also you was doing a whole bunch of whataboutisms. I get it. You don't know how to have a normal conversation with a person. I get it, Duke Farrow. You like to sound like you're smarter than other people and you don't know how to words use. I was using kid gloves on you the other day. I'm going to absolutely eviscerate you today. Copy? I'm not playing with you no more. I'm going to 100% rip and tear apart every single thing that you say that is factually incorrect. Could we get short buses for that dude again? Thank you, Everett Gilchrist. Already throwing the short buses before I said anything. No, I didn't say anything about supporting Trump. I said the opposite. So Duke Farrow, say another statement because you don't know how words used. I'm not even talking about rappers right now. We're talking about Whitney Houston and we're talking about Kobe Bryant. So what are you talking about, Duke Farrow? Because somebody explain to me what Duke Farrow is talking about. SW Roadrunner says, doesn't matter because Duke is a friend of Charleston White and he is a known Trump supporter. Could somebody please explain to me what he's talking about? Because right now we're talking about Kobe Bryant and Whitney Houston statues going up. He's talking about rappers. You know those aren't rappers, right, Duke Farrow? I'm going to make some coffee. I ain't got time. I'm getting too old over this shit. I'm going to make some coffee. Copy? Because somebody please explain to me. Please somebody explain to me what rappers we were talking about just now. I need to know. Shout out to the Holiday Inn. Free fucking coffee. I need somebody to tell me, please, I'm all ears. What rappers, because Duke is saying we talking about some rappers or some shit. What rappers have I been talking about? Because as far as I know, I'm not deflecting. I am not deflecting. Can we get some short buses for this man? Can we get all the... We not kicking him. Can we get all of the short buses for this man? He doesn't know what any words mean. He doesn't know what any words mean. Can we get all the short buses for Duke Farrow? I'm literally talking about the same exact thing that he's talking about, and he's saying I'm deflecting. Can we get some drops to the Cash App? Can we get that? Let's go. What the fuck? No, most people don't know why they don't like. They don't like Trump because they told not to like Trump. That's it. Every Gilchrist say, get that man a helmet. Oh man. Duke Farrow talking like he in the back of the short bus. Thank you. Jim Cardi says, oh, I know, Frost. The rest of us, I think, are following the conversation well. Thank you. All the short buses. All of the short buses. Yes, rappers were on his D. Also, other people, not just rappers. The black community in general. But you probably don't read newspapers like I do. So you wouldn't have known that. Be perfectly honest with you, you don't come across to me as a person who uses newspapers. That's all I'm saying. Hold on. Other people in here, not Duke Farrow, because we're not doing this with this guy. He's really short bus material. I'm not even joking. You have a whole platform, man, and this is your intelligence level? Like, for real. Like, don't you got a platform, and this is the level of intelligence? Yo, real talk. I'm not even joking. Hand to God. Hand to God. You have a whole platform, and this is your level of intelligence. You should be embarrassed. You have a whole platform. This is your level of intelligence. You should be embarrassed. Somebody mentioned rappers, so I spoke about the comment. So he's coming in here saying that I'm saying what the comment is. The man called Bid said, how I always come in here when you handed out short buses. Tell me this dude don't deserve one. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist. He says, for me and Queen, so we could wave at the peasants. We're doing politics today. I'm sorry that we are not doing the saloon this morning. But I'm hoping that our people that still support the channel is still going to pull up to the Cash App and to the PayPal. I apologize that we're not doing the saloon this morning. I want to stay on topic, and sometimes when we do the saloon, it's hard for me to stay on topic. So I'm asking for the supporters to still support. And don't worry, I have some stuff that's planned, and y'all going to like it, especially the people that do a lot of supporting. I'm not belittling you, and this is not an opinion. You do know what an opinion is, right? We had to do this for Duke Farrow yesterday. Hold on. We had to do this for him yesterday. I'm going to show you what an opinion is. I'm going to show you what an opinion is real quick, dude. Ah, fuck. Okay, so we have another issue on my computer. We have another issue on the computer. And I'm just gonna have to, oh fuck. Let me make sure we still up and running real quick. Live stream still up. Live stream still up. Hold on. Okay, good. Yeah, he doesn't look. Shout out to Duke Farrell. Hold on, we still gonna try to do that thing because he needs to know what an opinion is. Okay, so I can't do the thing. I'm gonna have to. I have a issue going on with, I'm guessing, the hard board of the computer. So I'm gonna have to have that fixed a little later. But hold on. Yes. Hold on. Time out. Does anybody remember? Shout out to Tian. Could we get some hater drops? Shout out to Tiandre Willis Sr. He said, but he just gave a hater drop. He said, let's talk about the topics. Thank you. Appreciate you giving a drop and allowing for me to talk about the topics, because that's tearing the channel up when I have topics that I'm never talking about. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to grow, and the only way for me to grow is if I could talk about the actual topics. That makes sense? Shout out to Liberty Hazelton pulling up into the chat. I'm gonna have to fix my computer later. Shout out to your boy Jimmy Belcher. Shout out to Queen Shy. Now hold on. First of all, could we get more short buses for he doesn't even know what an opinion is. I'm talking about a fact, and he's saying that my fact is wrong, and then he's saying the fact that he's saying my fact is wrong is his opinion. Don't get lost. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that guy's comments alone for a while because we ain't dealing with him. Could we just get short? Every time he does a comment, do me a favor. Every single time y'all see Duke Farrell do a comment that makes no sense, I want to see who's gonna drop the most short buses. I'm pretty sure his very next comment is gonna make no sense. Anyway, what I believe is this, and I can't be wrong, but what I believe is this. What Trump actually is doing is he's setting himself up for the next run at his election. Because the number one reason why, listen, I'm going to tell you why they're trying to say, why Trump and his team is trying to say that they, Democrats stole the election. Listen. Trump and his team is basically saying there's not enough minorities in certain areas for him to have lost. Do y'all understand how racist Georgia is? Does anybody know how racist Georgia is, or am I the only one? Anybody else know how racist Georgia is? Have you seen the Georgia flag? Does anybody know how racist Georgia is? He lost Georgia. He lost Georgia. So I believe what Trump is doing now is he's trying to endear himself to us. You want to know why? Because Biden ain't going to do shit for us. Yeah, they trying to impeach him so he can't run again, because he would win. Check this out. Biden isn't going to do anything for black people. He's going to do zero for black people. Zero. What do you think is going to happen when Trump goes to run again and say, y'all got me out of office because y'all basically was saying that I was racist and that I wasn't, look at all of these things I did for black people. And then he's going to have a long-ass list that he's going to say he did for black people. A long-ass list. And the Democrats' list is going to be either short or non-existent. I do know this, right? Biden ain't going to do nothing for us, homie. Biden is they're going to pander to us. They're going to tell us about all the things that they want to do for us. It don't even make sense that he lost Georgia. That's retarded. Now, I don't care who won the election. Just so we could be clear, I don't care who won the election. You already know the way I feel. I don't like Biden and I don't like Trump. I don't care who won the election. What up, Wavy? I don't give a damn who won the election. Just so we can be clear. I don't think neither one of them has our best interests in mind. Not even a little. Not even a little. Before Biden even got into office, he was busy telling off all of the black leaders. Before Biden got in office, he was busy telling off all the black leaders. And just so we can be clear, there's more racist white people in Georgia than there's black people combined. I'm not even talking all the white people. I'm saying specifically all the racist white people. There's more racist white people living in Georgia than there is black people in Georgia. Just so we can be clear. And counting the children, the people that can't even vote. Just so we can be clear. There's a Cash App at the pin to the thing. What up, Nita Sands? How you doing today, Nita Sands? I'm very happy that you pull up. You barely ever comment. I don't know if you be wanting to be like not mentioned or not. So that's why often when you send drops, I don't mention them. Because we have quite a few females that's a part of this community that ask me not to mention drops that they send so they don't get attacked on internet or their families. Because some people families get attacked. I'm not even lying. So now that I see you actually commenting, I feel better calling out your drops. With that being said, we need 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App or to the PayPal. I saw you do a drop to the jump off the other day, and that was like, oh, so that made me a little bit more aware that it's okay to call your drops out. I don't. No one ever. Just so we could be clear, whenever anybody says how do they donate, they never donate. So I told Jen Cardi what to do. So shout out to you if you do. That'd be dope. If you don't, I'm happy that you was in here. You had some really dope comments. Just so we could be clear, could we get to the? I want to get to the Lil Wayne, Kodak Black part of this conversation, just so we could be clear. What up, Mickey Broadway? I haven't seen you in a while, my brother. How you doing? I want to get to the actual rapper portion of the conversation, if y'all don't, just so we could be clear. Yeah, my email works. You already know. You email me? Yeah, I mean, like the usual PayPal way is great. I appreciate that. I forgot who this name is on the jump off. I'm gonna call you Mac. I forgot your name on the jump off. So it's just because I felt like it. Laugh out loud. Appreciate you, my brother. Those are the best drops, not for nothing. On some super real shit. Nobody said anything about agreeing. Look what Duke Farrow is talking about. Should I just stop commenting back to Duke Farrow? I'm just curious. Yeah, PayPal, that's the best way. Should I just comment back to Duke Farrow or should I just leave it alone? Should I leave him alone? Is it obvious that he doesn't know what an opinion is? Or is it just me? Could we just, real quick, I just want to clear this up for future videos. Is it obvious that Duke Farrell doesn't understand the English language? Or is it just me? Is it just me? Shout out to Model T Unleashed. I'm so sorry about that, baby girl. With the $10 drop. So just because she feels like it. Definitely appreciate you. Alright, I'm going to leave him alone. He's but I mean, it's kind of obvious that the dude is not that. He's not that. He doesn't have it all together. I don't know what to tell you. He doesn't have it all together. I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to him though. Yo, buddy. I mean, not for nothing. I'm usually just engaged with him because I know he's gonna say something stupid and I can make jokes and have fun. That's why I engage with him. He thinks acknowledging a fact is being a follower, so that's why I engage with him. I think it's fun. I know he's gonna say something stupid. He think acknowledging a fact is being a follower. You already know he's slow. You understand what I'm saying? He's slow. He has a whole platform. That's a shame. Like, real talk. I'm not even. Oh, he's a clout chaser? Oh, I'm not commenting on him no more. I'm gonna leave him alone. He got, like, he's slow though. He's slow for real, for real. This is not me. He's really slow. Now he going after. Now he going after. Hold on. Now he going after Foot in the Ass Entertainment. Look at him. Shout out to Jen Cardi. Oh, you pulled up, Jen. I apologize. Shout out to Jen Cardi with the $10 drop. It says for the quality content. Appreciate you. You slow, homie. I don't know what to tell you. Wavy is not missing out on them short buses. Thank you. Wavy D says, I'm always myself, but your comments are nonsensical and mess up the live. I'm going to move on, and I'm not going to comment back to the dude for a minute, but I want to explain to y'all what he's doing. He's doing whataboutisms in order to try to make me look like I don't know what I'm talking about. He doesn't actually have an argument. He doesn't have a position. He doesn't have anything that he's standing on. He's just doing whataboutisms to try to make me myself prove how I'm right. No, I'm not doing that. I don't have to do that. If you think that I'm incorrect, explain to me how I'm incorrect. If you can't explain to me how I'm incorrect, you can't tell me that I'm not respecting your opinion. You can't even explain to me how I'm wrong. I feel bad for children that got to grow up in households like that. And I'm keeping it a stack. Hand to God. Hand to God. I feel bad for children that got to grow up in households where instead of the parent having enough intellectual prowess to be able to explain to the child how the child needs to correct their ways, the parent tries to leave it up to the child to try to explain to them why they did nothing wrong. That's abuse. And I feel bad for children that have to grow up in situations like that. That's abuse. And that's horrible and that's terrible. But when we have so many individuals out here that are mentally children themselves, that aren't intelligent enough to know when they should be quiet so they can learn, that's what you're going to have. You're going to have people that talk about stuff that they don't know what they're talking about. And instead of them trying to figure out what the individual is saying, they're just going to say that you're wrong. Shout out to Bree Powell. This sniper. So I just want people to understand that. And just so we could be clear, people in here disagree with me every day. Admins, green names, everyone. People disagree with me all the time. And I say the same thing. Explain to me how I'm wrong. Sometimes people could explain something that makes sense, because sometimes I'm wrong. But if I ask you to explain to me how I'm wrong, and your whole argument revolves and circulates around me having to prove to you that I'm right, you don't have a position. And you also are not smart enough to be talking to me. And I'm just keeping it a stack. What up, Lee Vincent? Shout out to our family from across the pond. With that being said, Trump has decided what he's gonna do is pardon Wayne and Kodak Black. First of all, I want to give him a shout out. I want to clap up pardoning Kodak Black. Let me explain why. I believe Kodak Black was tricked. I believe Kodak Black was tricked into doing the thing that got him in trouble with the federal government. I believe that somebody coerced or told Kodak Black that if he writes something, appreciate you, Jen Cardi, that if I believe somebody told Kodak Black that he did not have to check the box that he was supposed to check, or that he was supposed to check the blocks that he was not supposed to check. So I am 100% behind Kodak Black getting a pardon, just so we can be clear. I'm also behind, what's his dude's name? Lil Wayne getting a pardon. Because I believe that rappers' lives are sometimes in danger. So if you have Lil Wayne, who's never actually been in trouble for committing violence to somebody, right? He's never gotten in trouble. No. What? Oh, that was a fake account? Dope. He never got in trouble for committing violence to somebody. I believe that there needs to be some kind of leeway that we give to these rappers when these rappers aren't known for shooting up the streets. When these rappers aren't known for doing violence. When these rappers aren't, I don't care what they rapping about. I'm saying when they're not known for getting in certain type of trouble. I believe that great job by Prince to Amir. Thank you very much, my brother. I believe, because I was looking at the comment and thinking sideways, but I stayed on point. I believe that these rappers should have a little bit of leeway. Especially somebody like Lil Wayne that had his tour bus shot up. So I'm all for Lil Wayne getting a pardon. So that's why the other day when the person came in here and they was like, well, we pardoned in Lil Wayne. I'm not going to argue my point why he should get a pardon. I want to know why you don't think he should get a pardon. Get it? Because I think just in general being up, I think, listen. I think that if you're on social media and you are not throwing threats to people and you have a platform, I think the federal government should allow for you to carry a firearm. They should look into you and see if you have the credentials or that you should be able to carry a firearm. If you're a recognizable person on the street, I think you should be able to have some kind of protection. Now, Kodak Black has other situations that he's going to be going up against that he has to get cleared up. He has his own problems. He has quite a few different situations that he needs to go get cleared up. Let's just be perfectly 100% transparent on that. Some of these things he might be found guilty for, he might be going back to jail. But for that federal crime of putting the wrong checkbox in the wrong spot, I don't know if he should be in jail for that. Some people just ain't good at filling out paperwork. Some people might not be clear. And I'm not talking about a person's intelligence or not. There's a lot of intelligent people that don't know how to fill out paperwork. So I think the Kodak Black and I think the Lil Wayne pardons, they were good pardons. I think that those were exceptional pardons. Model T Unleashed. In Lil Wayne's situation, just so we could be clear, his tour bus got shot up. And Lil Wayne's situation, just to be clear, yes, he should have a bodyguard. But I'm saying absent an individual who can actually afford a bodyguard, I think just in general, if you're a public figure, there should be exceptions made or concessions made to allow for you, if you are not a threat to the community, to be able to get a firearm. Harry O also. So yes, I think that if you can afford it, you should have security. I am not arguing that point. But the fact that you should have a security, that doesn't take away from the fact that you might also need to have a firearm. Because guess what? The security could be getting paid off. What happened to NBA Youngboy when his house got robbed, or they stole his cars or some shit like that? They stole his car keys. He had security watching his house. What did Jay Prince Jr. tell him? Jay Prince Jr. basically told him, your security is the one that set you up. So I get it. But when Jay Prince Jr. pulls you to the side and says, yo, look, your security set you up. I agree. He should have pardoned a side of Shakar. I agree 100%. But that doesn't mean that he can't pardon the other people. Why does one has to be pardoned instead of the other? He pardoned over 100 people. He could have pardoned over 101. So 100% he should have pardoned Assad Shakar 100%. But the fact that he didn't doesn't mean that he should have not have pardoned somebody else. He should have. No, I don't know about the Bill Cosby thing. For various different reasons. Shout out to Nita Sands with the $50 drop. With the popping bottles. Fucking love you. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Nita Sands with the $50 drop. Just so we could be clear, if you're saying he should have also pardoned Assad Shakur, I'm agreeing. But I'm not gonna say why did he pardon that person? He should have pardoned that person. I'm saying forget who he did pardon. He should have just pardoned her also. I agree with that. The hater mentality is, and I'm not saying you're a hater, Liberty. You know I love you. I'm not saying you're a hater. But the hater mentality is going to say, why are you going to give that person a pizza? Why can't you give that person that same pizza? Instead of saying, why couldn't you give that person a pizza and that person a pizza? You understand what I'm saying, if that makes any sense? You have enough pizza for everybody. You could have gave both of those people a pizza. Why you want to take that person's pizza away from them to give to that person when there's enough pizza to go around? Let's please not use the hater mentality. Liberty Hazelton is not using the hater mentality. Somebody is trying to latch on to what you're saying, Liberty Hazelton, and then use that as far as with the hater mentality. I just want to be clear. Like I said, that dude is not intelligent enough to be talking to me. Thank you, Liberty Hazelton. He got to pass out pardons equally, Duke. You know he's a racist. Why wouldn't he support his people as well? Thank you, Liberty Hazelton. Thank you very much. You see why we love Liberty? What up, Rider Nation? How you doing, my brother? See why we love Liberty? He doesn't know how analogies work. He think that the pizza can't work with an analogy as far as part. Now do you understand what I'm saying? Now do you understand? Hold on, can we get more short buses, please? For everybody that understands what I'm saying, can we get short buses? Read his last comment. Now can we get short buses? Yeah, they come with a check too, Mickey Broadway. That's a fact. Dude, I heard he's charging $10 million per pardon. He's doing like 100. I never said Trump's people are racist. He caters to racism. I don't care if he's an actual racist. That's not important. You're not smart enough to be in this conversation, homie. Everybody else is doing smart comments. All of your comments are divisive and stupid. Because somebody put him on a timeout. Just put him on a timeout. I don't even want to see him commenting for a while. Because I know you think you smart, but you not. And believe me, I don't usually talk about how people aren't smart. Because I put him on a timeout. I'm not doing this. Boom. There you go. Thank you, Jen. You just think he messing with me now. He's just not smart. When I say he's not smart, I want to make it clear. There are actual arguments that he can make. I put him on a timeout. We're not kicking him. There's actual arguments that he can make. But he's not even intelligent enough to see his argument. There's actual arguments that he can make where me and him could then go back and forth and have an intelligent conversation. But since he's incapable of being able to think on a higher intellectual level, he can't even have a freaking conversation with me about something where he might or might not agree with me. There's actual good arguments that he could have been making. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's not that smart. I know you think you're smart. You sit in a room with a lot of different people. Y'all probably throw whataboutisms out all day, and that makes you think that you're intelligent because they don't call you out. I'm calling you out. You're not smart. No! I actually was gonna let him call in, and he wanted me to pay to have him call in and talk about this shit. He wanted me to pay him. No, nigga. Pardon me. No. I'm gonna pay you to call in and not even be a good guest. I'm gonna pay you to call in and argue with me and not even have a good point. I'm gonna pay you to call in, argue with me, and it's like I'm talking to a dummy. I don't know if you're a dummy or not. You're proving yourself to be one, but I don't know if you're actually a dummy. The hell? Do you see his comments? Get out of here. Tell Tina I said hi. Your boy Jimmy Belcher. Get out of here, man. First of all, I wasn't paying you off the rip anyway. That's one. I don't pay people to come on my program and for me to give them promotion. Alright? I'm not paying you to promote you. That's one. Two, just so we can be clear, I don't think you have anything of substance to speak about. I'd rather have a conversation with a vegan about eating meat. I'd rather have a conversation with somebody about what do you put more on the sandwich, peanut butter or jelly? You know what? I want peanut butter and jelly sandwich now. I'd rather have that conversation, just so we can be clear. I might be going to the store to buy peanut butter and jelly later. I'm being so honest. But I have decided, just so we can be clear for everybody that's wondering why I'm going back and forth with dude, I've decided that and when I already know somebody is just an idiot, I'm gonna go back and forth with them just so people can stop saying I kick people that got a difference of opinion. He don't got shit to do with an opinion. He's just saying stupid shit. I like a little bit of jelly and a lot of peanut butter. Cool. Oh. Wait, hold on. Let me turn the thing on. I'm sorry, everybody can hear you.
Frost, mute me for a second.
Oh, mute? Okay, copy. Hold on. That is a fake Duke Pharaoh. I want everybody to be clear on this. That is a fake Duke Pharaoh. That is not the real Duke Pharaoh. Thank God. That is a fake Duke Pharaoh. That is not the real Duke Pharaoh. That is a fake Duke Pharaoh. Admin, go back up and kick them. That is a fake Duke Pharaoh. That is not the real Duke Pharaoh. Admin, go back up and kick them. Thank you. Woo! Thank God. I like grape. I like regular grape, a little bit of grape on the PB&J, and I like thick ass fucking. Okay, so I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna explain. First of all, that is a fake Duke Pharaoh. That's one. That is not. Can we get bags for the fake Duke Pharaoh we just kicked? Bags, short bus, bag, short. I don't know how you want to do it, but can we get bags for that fake Duke Pharaoh? I want to be also clear on something else. Those peanut butter and jelly sandwiches they used to give me in school, them shits was the shits. They didn't even use real jelly. I think they used like honey or something, right? And so since it was honey and it wasn't real jelly, it was just a tiny layer. And then they put like that much peanut butter on them bitches. I love those peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So I make those like that in real life. My admins are the fucking best. My admins are the fucking best. While I'm over here working, they out there working. Let's go! I keep forgetting that people are always trying to start beefs between me and other YouTube content creators. So I just want to make this clear. That was a fake Duke Pharaoh. Anybody that does YouTube for a living, right? And you support the channel, could y'all drop a little video saying fake Duke Pharaoh comes in Jack Frost live trying to create a beef? Any of y'all that got your own platform, please take a little snippet out of me talking about this right here, make your video, and then talk about that. And you can even make fun of the comments that the person was making. There you go. You got a whole video. That's a whole video worth doing. If you support the channel and you also have your own jump off, do that. That was a fake Duke Pharaoh. No, that wasn't the real Duke Pharaoh. Duke Pharaoh's on live right now. Boom. That might be, you might have kicked the wrong road runner. Homie, you might have kicked the wrong road runner. You might have kicked the real road runner. You might have kicked the real road runner. You kicked the real road runner. Go back and unkick that other road runner. You kicked the real road runner. This is the fake. This is how they pulling up in DC right now. This is a live picture just taken. This is how they pulling up in DC. Somebody is literally in his live right now. That's not the real Duke Pharaoh. I don't know what he is because I don't know the guy. They're also still accepting 5 to 10 more $10 drops in the Cash App, just so we can be clear. Also, hater drops. You know what? Let's just get some hater drops going. Like, even if you're going to drop 10, let's just do some hater drops. Let's slap the shit out of some haters. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? For everybody that don't know, a hater drop is $5. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Every time you drop a hater drop, you slapping the crap out of some haters. Let's slap some haters up. Haters all needs to be slapped. I'm not gonna like that. I'm not gonna follow that back. Oh shoot! Did my channel freeze? Did y'all freeze? Am I still in here? Let me hit this button. I don't know if we froze. The comments stopped moving. Whenever the comments stop moving, I don't know if my chat got froze or not. So oh, chat did not get froze. Okay, let's keep going then. Cause somebody just hit, like, throw up some frost or something so I could just see that the chat is moving. Cause I don't know if the chat got stuck. No freeze, thank you. I was going to go comment and shit. I'm gonna throw some frost up myself. How about that? Hold on. Let's all throw some frost, yo. What the fuck? Let's throw some frost up. Throw up some frost. We just kicked somebody, right? We just kicked somebody. Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment. Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing. Cuckoo. And get thrown out the conversation. Throw up 2 fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama away. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN. Hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content. Come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost. Yeah, you dudes need to back off. You got the work around here. Yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name. That's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags. And you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. A conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah. Why niggas be like that? Unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We ain't got time for that. We hold those over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags? I think somebody tried to but you kid. I think somebody tried to do some weirdo shit. Shout out to Jen Cardi with the $5 drop, the hater drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Jen Cardi is out here slapping the haters. All the haters needs all of the slaps. All of the haters needs all of the slaps. Shout out to Jen Cardi pulling up, slapping the haters. We like to make sure that them haters is appropriately slapped. What up? What up, Miss Morgan? How you doing today? I think y'all both the same character, Wax Dog. So Wax Dog gets kicked and the fake Duke Pharaoh gets kicked. Boom. Later, Jen. Jen says, I have to go. I'll check you out later to catch up. Peace and love. Have a blessed one, people. That Duke Pharaoh was a fake account. That was not the real Duke Pharaoh. That was a fake account. Oh, thank you very much, Lex Luger. You want me to send you the video? I'll send it to you. That's a BBN. Well, I'm not gonna say a BBN artist, but that's an artist that over here at the BBN we do promote. The artist is Whitney Houston Entertainment. I will be sending it to you later. Whitney Houston Entertainment also makes movies. They have a whole movie they made also that we showed on this channel previously. No Roger, no Reba, no Red. I love that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Can we clap it up for my admins? Can we clap it up for all the admins today? Can we clap it up for all the admins today? Can I get some clap? Can we clap it up for all the damn admins today? I don't want to explain why. Right? I don't want to explain why. But could we clap it up for all the admins today? All the admins. I don't want to explain why. Could we just clap them up and appreciate them for being them? Could we clap it up for all the admins today? Thank you. We do need to go because there are things that we need to get to immediately. There's businesses that the BBN needs to do today. There's businesses. There's things. There's dope things. There's dope things. I can't talk about it. Wait, what's wrong, Model T? Why are you throwing up over there? You can't clap it up for all the admins. We love the admins. I don't want to explain why I want you to clap it up for the admins, but I need you to clap it up for the admins. You guys are the best. I want to call out the drops if y'all don't mind. But before I call out the drops, I want to say this specifically. The reason why people that don't like the BBN network, there's a two-pronged system. The first pronged system is they just don't like the fact that the way that I do certain things, they would like to be able to get me to be able to do these things for them or in a manner that they would want me to. They would like to be able to control what we're doing over here, our content, the way that we do things. That's one reason. The second reason why some people don't like the BBN network is because we have a really strong and smart community. We have a dope community. A lot of the people that are jealous of what we're doing over here, they're just mad because they can't be a part of it the way that they want to be a part of it. They're mad that the only reason, the way that they could come over here and hang out with us is if they shed all of their toxic ways. They're upset that they can't bring their toxicity into our community. They are upset that they're not being accepted. That's what it's about. So when y'all show up and when y'all do drops, they get pissed. Right now, I'm going to tell you that my favorite drop to get, of course, my favorite drop to get is drops that are more money. But just in general, it's the hater drops. Because everybody could just do a hater drop. That's one. And two, that makes me feel like I'm being supported. All of the drops make me feel like I'm being supported. But those drops, I get to talk shit straight to the haters. So I love when the haters, I love when those drops come through. Now, with that being said, we're not going nowhere. You'll be surprised at the support that we get. You be surprised at the people behind the scenes that believe in what we're doing over here. What up, Kendio? Kendio, me and you today. I need you to hit me when you're free. Me and you today. I'm going to send you, hold on, Kendio. I'm going to send you at least 5 things of what we were speaking on. And I have a better way. I've realized a even better way that we should do the thing. Alright? So that's the only reason why I've been putting you off. Just so we can be clear. remember, I work with quite a few different people also. And in addition to that, I think we have one of our most valuable, everybody's valuable. But I want to give a shout out to Shy Murder. Um, I'm so happy that I'm gonna go back to working with her. I appreciate her a lot. And I'm happy that she's a part of the team again. Because I really do appreciate her. And I missed her a lot. And I'll take full responsibility for whatever. Because I think that Shy Murder is infinitely important with what I'm trying to do. I don't really come across many people that understand me, and I think that she has a better understanding of me than most. So with that being said, let's call the drops out real quick. There was a drop that a hater gave. There was a drop that a hater gave. I'm not calling the hater's name. Drop was for $1. Appreciate you. I really do. It's sad that you it's sad that you decided that you want to be an enemy of mine until the day that I die, or the day that day that I die. It's sad that you decided that you want to be an enemy of mine, because there is no other way at this point. But it was your decision, not mine. But I appreciate the $1 that you sent. Thank you. With that being said, shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $15 drop. Shout out to Tiandre Willis Sr. with the hater drop, the $5 drop. Shout out to Model T Unleashed with the $10 drop. Shout out to Jen Cardi with the $10 drop. Shout out to Wavy D with the $5 drop. Shout out to Jen Cardi with the $5 drop. Both of those drops were hater drops. There was another drop. They asked not to be called. Shout out to Nina Sands with the $50 drop. Definitely appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all. I don't work well around people who aren't mentally strong. I think those are the only people I work well with and around. So I don't never expect for our community to grow to like 3,000 people in the chat. I don't expect that. If it does, it does. But I don't expect that. Because I don't expect for there to be that many mentally strong people that know about me that's going to be on line during any given day. There's hundreds of thousands of mentally strong people that know about me, but I don't expect for people to always have the availability. That's the point at which I'm trying to make. So the fact that we get to 100, 150, sometimes 200, that's gravy to me. I don't see any of that being a negative thing or a bad thing. I think that when you have too many people around you and too many people in your circle, that means that you compromise too much of who you are. I think there's a difference between being inviting to individuals and a difference between you giving up parts of who you are to allow people to be around you. I think that we could have differences of opinion. But I think that even if we have differences of an opinion, if a fact exists, we have to acknowledge said fact. If you choose not to acknowledge a fact just to make your opinion make sense, then that means that you are a person who lacks intellectual prowess. That means that you are a person who isn't that intelligent. That's literally what that means. This is not me making excuses for anybody else. This is not an excuse for me. This isn't me making excuses for haters. This is just me explaining. Some people don't have the intellectual prowess to even understand what a fact is in contrast with an opinion. Do I like calling them out? Yeah. Why not? Every once in a while it's fun, right? They come in the chat, they talk crazy, I make jokes. But I also want us to understand this. The object is not to win. The object is to grow. So if me and you were in a conversation and your object is to win the conversation, me and you is not the same, because my object is to grow. My object is in hopes that you say something that's going to stimulate my intellectual prowess, that's going to encourage me to either pick up a book to learn something new or inform me and put me on to something that I did not already know. So if me and you are in the conversation and you just trying to win and be right, then you have no idea what it is to be a man. You have no idea what it is to be a woman. You only know what it is to be a child. With that being said, please go out there today, everybody. Try to do something positive for someone. Try to encourage someone. Try to nudge someone in the right direction. Try to allow someone the opportunity to show you that they are better than you might think that they are, even if you already think that they're great. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.